been in an all-league and academic all-league selection. Just how have you balanced your, basketball and classroom schedules? What has that been like for you?
It's been tough at times. Whenever you're a science major, you have to take a lot of labs, and sometimes that'll mean you're in class till 4 o'clock, and then you're down to practice at 4:15, and you hop in and you're playing. I think it's been most challenging probably in the heart of the season. Whenever there's games going on, you still have to find time to focus on your academics. Sometimes that means playing a game, coming back and studying until midnight, and getting up early and doing it again the next day.
Just talk about what's your team outlook for this season? You lose a couple seniors, a couple big guys, especially Jared Mintz. He was big down there for you. Just what do you guys have to take over that position, and just talk about your outlook on the season?
We've got some really good freshmen, and I think one of our freshmen, Dan Triss, will take a lot of Jared's minutes and will play a lot inside. He's been good so far in practice, and it's hard to tell how he'll do without playing any actual games, but I think he'll have a very good year. Our outlook for the season is obviously to get over the hump. We've been to the Patriot League Championship 2 years in a row and lost. We'd like to get back and maybe this time win it. So.
You mentioned the 2 trips to the Patriot League Championship. Last season was kind of a so-so league season, and then you just hit the playoffs and just went running. Just talk about that experience. What was it, and can that momentum carry into this season? Especially, you guys played, it was a tough match against Bucknell. Bucknell was a very good team, but what did you learn from that as well coming into the season? I
think one thing that everyone realized is it's a lot easier to play at home than on the road. Having to play Bucknell at Bucknell in the championship was a really tough task for us, and we weren't able to get it done there. This year, we'd like to do better in the actual Patriot League season, so that we can have home games. It was a challenge going up to Holy Cross and beating them there, and we made a few big plays down the stretch to get that done. And at American too, it took 2 overtimes to get us to the championship, and we'd like to have a better regular season to provide us with a better chance to do well in the playoffs.
And for you, going into this season, senior year, what's your role now? Do you feel that pressure of being a senior leader? Maybe not just so much pressure, but do you feel that role coming upon for you?
Absolutely. I think me and the other 4 seniors that are playing all have the task of making sure everyone's in line, everyone's doing what they need to do in order for us to be successful. We've been doing this for 4 years with Coach O, and we know the system, we know how things work, how they're supposed to work, and what it's like when things aren't working, and we can hopefully help lead everyone else in the right direction in terms of getting our team better every day.
Last question, you're a biology major. Just talk a little bit about, it's a tough major to have, and what do you plan on going into after school?
Well, I'm actually a neuroscience major. I switched my sophomore year from biology. But science majors in general are tough. You have to, take a lot of lab classes, and it's pretty time consuming. And after I'm done with undergraduate college, I hopefully will get into medical school somewhere. I plan on taking a year off, a gap year, and working somewhere, working in a hospital, doing something in the medical field. So that'll be my plan. That's my goal.